sit down. I told them out. We have individual meetings. I'm not ready to do that yet. I have individual meetings, and I told them out. The one thing is expect me to be honest with you. Expect me to be honest with you. And that's what I'll do. And just be honest with every one of the guys. And, the way, we were discombobulated when we lost Maryland. We thought we could recover, but we just weren't tough enough yet. Let me say this. Robert Morris played a great basketball game, and let me tell you what they did. They just physically came in and said, these guys cannot withstand our physical toughness. Go at it. That's all they did. So whether it was us driving, whether we were trying to get open, whether it was them on offense, they played a physical, tough, hard-nosed basketball game. They took charges when they needed to. And we got to play nothing. The game was too rough. It just got too rough. And you sit there and you shake your head, and there were guys that couldn't play in the game. Just couldn't put them in because we were trying to win. But again, this is a hard game. One, on the road. Two, the disappointment of what this is, how it's turned out. The Vanderbilt game, I'm not sure we've even gotten over that yet. But we deserve to be where we are. We deserve to be at Robert Morris. I'm happy for them in their program. They deserved it. This was like a shot in the arm, and I'm happy for it.
Cal, what you saw from Archie at the end, did that look to you like what he can be, if he does come back? A guy that, shows you what he can be?
Well, the best thing that's going to happen to us next year is we're going to have unbelievable competition at every spot. So there's no one here who's promised, okay, I played 30 minutes again, you may play 5. But you will change. The stuff I had to accept this year, the program almost got hijacked. That will not be, never in my career have I surrendered in any way to any team, and I did at times this year, to try to save guys, to try to help guys, and it never works. So what we're going to have is unbelievable competition. We may have 3 teams. So 15 guys that can play. Well, let's go. And it's what we need, kind of like my first year when we had all those players. We're going to be a little young, but if guys coming back, we'll still have some better guys. So.
Don, is any part of you not happy, but relieved to set this team aside?
No, I wanted to keep coaching. And the reason was, I wanted to keep coaching, hoping the light would go on for Alex. The light would go on for Archie. The light would go on for Kyle. And you don't know when it goes on. But when it does and they feel it, it's good for them. So the more I could coach them, the more I could try to get it. A game like this was exactly what they needed to see and then evaluate themselves. Am I tough enough to really play this ball? Am I tough enough to play college basketball? Maybe I'm not. I don't have it. I don't know. But you got to evaluate in games like this. The environment was an unbelievable environment. Now, Archie's saying that we're used to this. We are. But, and the game ended up coming right down to the wire. So it was a great game for the fans and the students and all that. We were on the long end. We had a great look at a 3 to win the game. We fouled twice in the tie ball game. I had to call the guy over. Why would you foul? Why do you not have discipline? Well, they haven't had discipline all year. So it kind of ended on a note of what we've been talking about. We can't win playing that. But
you talked about sort of surrendering and almost getting hijacked. Are there things that you look at about yourself and look at?
Oh, this is humbling. This is humbling. You think you're supposed to win 30 every year. Just win 30, 35, go to the Final Four, go to the Elite 8, win the league tournament, go to the finals of every league tournament. All of a sudden, this hits you. It's a humbling experience, but it's also a learning experience. Things that I've never done before. One, I did things to try to help this team that I've never done. But things that I did to try to save guys. When you have more people, you just cut right there. Now, you're on the team, you're just not going to play that much because you won't change. And most of it's just accepting change. You can't play this way.
Great job.
So, yes.
Are those real physical games like the one tonight, tougher for Ryan?
I would say, and that's how everybody's MO on how to play us. We had this 2 years ago, last year. At the beginning of the year, every team played us this way. And our guys said, it ain't happening. And they fought back, and that was negated. By the end of the year, you could not play us physical and tough and win a ball game against us. That we never accepted that that was an issue. You got it. You know what I'm saying? You have to accept that it's an issue, and then change how you play. Last year we changed. This year we didn't.
Cal, when you look back now at the end, Sean was right at the beginning of this year.
What did he say?
He said, you look at the guys, guys,
Maybe, but I just, there was a combination of our skill set wasn't where it needed to be. More real skill. And work as hard and together as we needed to. Was it a combination of all? Was it the lack of leadership or guard play? I know people have said, oh, guard play stunk. I don't know if it stunk. I'll have to go look back. All I know is there were things that we did this year we will not do. We'll correct and we'll be fine. This program's fine. I mean, the recruiting is in good shape. We're right where we need to be. I'll be out on the road tomorrow. Looking at juniors. I'm going to a juniors game tomorrow. And we're ahead in the junior class. We're fine. This is an experience. And what you hope, and I told you guys, look, I love every one of you, and I'm going to look after you. You're going to hear the truth in your individual meeting. You're going to hear the truth. And we will be a tough ball team next year. We will be a tough, hard-nosed, fighting team next year. I promise you, we will. Because I can't sit through that. I can't take it. So.
Hey, John, what future does Ryan have? He cried after the last game, and then tonight only 9 minutes, and you obviously...
So we'll have an individual meeting and talk about it.
Last question, Coach.
John, you talked about sort of being
Must
happy.
be from Pittsburgh. I love that. Can't say it again.
You talked.
Usually they call me Johnny when I'm in Pittsburgh. Go ahead.
You talked a little bit about sort of being happy for
Did
Robert
you say
Morris.
Yins? You did say Yins.
I did not say yins. I refuse to say yins.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. We just got through. Go ahead.
You talked about sort of being happy for Robert Morris. Can you talk about that conflicting emotion?
Look, I've spent more time on this campus than students who've gone here 4 years. I was on this campus. I was in the cafeteria more than students were in that cafeteria that came in 4 years. But I didn't pay for that food. I just want to play that there, but I gave me that food in the back door. I was on this campus at 5-Star with Howie Garfinkel and Will Klein. And I've always been treated kind on this campus, from Gus Kropp, which some of you do not know who I'm talking about. Gus Kropp treated me like one of his sons. And mainly because he loved my grandmother, who probably gave him free food. But I've been here a long time, and the point I made was if we were going to go on the road and help a program, let's go help Robert Morris. Let's go help them. This used to be a junior college. When I come on this campus now and see that football stadium, see all the other buildings, see what's happened to the academics and how it's been raised, and what's happened on the leadership of this campus, it's incredible. This is a shot in the arm for them, and they deserve to win the game. There was nothing that they deserve. If we had wanted the buzzer, it would have been a shame, wouldn't it? It would have been a shame, because we didn't deserve to win the game. But again, when you look out the sewer center and you see that road that goes up the hill across the way, my house was 2 7-irons from the top of that hill. And the Nussbaums who lived there met me at the hotel today, found me somehow. They live in that community right there in Champion. I was always over there. So this was the community, and it was great to be back. I'm disappointed with how my team, let me say this. I'm happy we fought. I'm proud that we fought and gave ourselves a chance to win, because we could have let go of the rope. Now, I had to get guys out of the game, because there were a couple that had let go of the rope. I just didn't play them anymore. But we fought, and I can say I'm proud of how we fought. My team fought. I am. I wish we would have won the game, but...
Now, are you taking notes at all? There are going to be a lot of doubters now, a lot of people down on the program. Are you using this?
And, are you kidding me? Who's down on this program? What? The only good news is, because we have this group coming in, they're not going to be number one in the country, because they'll say, well, maybe you can't do it with young guys. And I come back to, we did it last year, won a national title with young players. But that'll be out there. So we have something to prove. You can do it with young players. You have some veterans sprinkled in who come with a great attitude and understand what they have to do. So no, I don't, if there's any doubters, have at it. You can doubt all you want. This program's in great shape. And kids across the country still want to come here. It's all good. Thanks.